ladies and gentlemen.
Sir, shall we wait for 2-3 minutes?
Yeah, no issues. I don't mind.
Yeah.
We keep talking. We'll take some questions and all that.
Yes, sir. 2-3 minutes only. Then we will start immediately.
Okay.
2:10
Vinita, I spoke to Vinita Kumari, and Vinita will take the next session.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is already decided.
Yeah, it's decided.
Okay, fine. Kindly, Ramya, check how many guys have come.
27 are there, sir, right now.
Okay. Anyway, the Uday will take care of the number because certificate giving is not in our hands. We will train, we will evaluate, we will give the marks, and over to Uday ji. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Our Dr. Uday will take care. Uday, where did you do your post-graduation? You told some university, I forgot. What is it?
Sure, sir, Allahabad.
Allahabad, okay.
Yes.
So you wrote ARS this time or you have to write?
Sir, for floriculture, during the time, no.
Hey, you will get, man, floriculture. My friend has become director in Pune.
Yes, sir.
Director of Floriculture Research.
Yes, sir.
So he is there. I will share when all come. Uday, you tell me when to start, I will start. Ramya also will tell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nagamalleshwari Garu, how are you? Hey, unmute Nagamalleshwari Garu, man. Uday.
Yes, sir. All the participants can unmute themselves.
Yeah, unmute cheskondi. Nagamalleshwari Garu. See, one of my colleagues, Dr. Varalakshmi Ani, she is our vegetable breeder. Achchu meelage unnaru. She is exactly your replica. అందుకే నేను సడన్ గా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయిపోయాను. అయ్యా మా వరలక్ష్మి గారు వచ్చారు ఏంటి అని. వేర్ డు యూ స్టే మేడం?
ఏపీ సార్, తెలంగాణ, తణుకు టౌన్, వెస్ట్ గోదావరి.
ఎక్కడ?
ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ సార్, తణుకు టౌన్, వెస్ట్ గోదావరి.
తణుకు దగ్గరనా? ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం. బికాస్ మై వైఫ్ ఈస్ ఫ్రమ్ నంద్యాల. ఐఎమ్ ది అల్లుడు ఆఫ్ దట్ ప్లేస్. ఐఎమ్ ది సీమా అల్లుడు.
ఓకే.
అదే నేను వాళ్ళది పాండ్యం అనమాట. ఓకే, ఐ మ్యారీడ్ మై వైఫ్ దేర్.
We are farming at నెల్లూరు సార్, నెల్లూరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్.
ఓకే. అదే నేను నెల్లూరు వైపు ఒకసారి ఆ ఒంగోలు మీద వచ్చాను ఒకసారి. ఓ మేఘా ఇస్ ఆల్సో దేర్. వెదర్ ఇట్ ఇస్ అవర్ మేఘన్నా? మేఘా ఏ యు అన్మ్యూట్ మేఘా మ్యాన్.
I unmuted, sir. Again, she muted herself.
Hey, Megha. Hey, are you our Megha? No.
Hi, sir.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಕಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದೇ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಘಣ್ಣ. ಇದು ಫೈನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಪುಟ್ಟು ಇದು ನೀನು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡೋ, ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿನ್ನ.
ಸರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ
ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಪುಟ್ಟಿ ಮೇಘಣ್ಣ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ಆಯ್ತು ನೀನು ನೋಡಿ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಪುಟ್ಟು ಹೆಂಗಿದೆಯಾ ಹೇಳು ಜಾಣಿ. ಇದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡು ಪುಟ್ಟ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ. How are you, sir?
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಕಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತು ಕಣ. ನೋಡಿ, ರಮ್ಯವ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಅವಾಗ ಓಡೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಘಣ್ಣ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾ ಬೇಜಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಿದ್ದೆ. ರಮ್ಯ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಪಾಪ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಸರಿ, ಇದು ವಾಸಂತಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಪುಟ್ಟ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಸರಿ ಜಾಣ. ಒಂಚೂರು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀನ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಣ, ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ನಿನ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ಗೆ. ನೋಡು. ಉದಯ್, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಘಾಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋನಾ? ಓ ಪುಟ್ಟ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ದ್ಯಾ? ಏನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೆ ಹೇಳು.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ದೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ನೀನ್ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬೋರ್ ಹೊಡೆದೋಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಮ್ಯಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನನ್ಗೆ ಯಾರು ನಮ್ ಪುಟ್ಟುಗಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗಿದೆ ನನಗೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಏನಾದ್ರು ಜಾಬ್ ಗಿಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಕಣೋ, ನಾವೇ ಇದೀವಿ ಈಗ. ಸೊ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸೊ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್ ಮನೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದೆ.
ಈ ದಿಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮ್ ಗುಡ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಫಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಕಮ್ ನಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ಕಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ, ಅದೇ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ ಬಂದೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಸರಿ ಕೊಡಿ. ಬಿನುಜಿ ಸಿಟ್ ನೀನು ಆಲ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಫುಡ್ ನ ಒಂದು ಇದು ರಮ್ಯವ ಇದು ಯಾರೋ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ನಾನು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ರೀ. ಹಾ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಕರೀರಿ. ಸಿಟ್ ನ ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್?
Okay, sir. Take your time.
ಹಾ ಓಕೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ.
Sir, 2-3 minutes you join back, sir.
ಹಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್. ನಾನು PPT ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ತಡೀರಿ. ಹಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯು ಸೇ ಸಿಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಏಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ನೌ he will show you protected cultivation and all that. Afterwards you go, no problem, I'm here. Tea, you want? You will go like that. So all are happy, na? Thank you, sir. So take care of her and do good job. Okay, right. Okay. Conveyment. No, thanks, man. See, these are part and parcel. So at least you saw your brother, how we have flourished and how you have flourished. All my best wishes. So keep calling, we'll meet. Okay? Good luck. Good luck. You gave the visiting card, no? Yes, sir. Okay, fine. Take care, ma. Take care. You want some water? You take. No. Bye. Right. ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೇಟ್ ಅವಳು PhD ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಗೋವಳೆ, ತುಂಬ ಜಾಣಿ. ಅವಳು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕು, ನಾ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕು. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಎರಡು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಾಯಿ, ಅವಳಿ ತಾಯಿ ಅವಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಾರಿನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಗಂಡನೂ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್. ಬರ್ಕೊಡು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟೀ ತಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ 1-2 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ. ಆಯ್ತು ಬನ್ನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೆಡಿ. ರಮ್ಯಾ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೀವು ಕೊಡ್ಲ ಸಾಕ? ಓಕೆ, ಶಾಲ್ ಐ ಶೇರ್? Ramya?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay, we start the session. Okay, then we'll talk.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, Uday, you keep the Uday. Nana.
Sir.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇನ್ ತೆಲುಗುವಾ ಕನ್ನಡನ ಏನ್ ನೀವು?
Telugu, sir.
Telugu and English both are fine, sir.
అల్లమ్మ నీ నేటివ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఏంటి?
Telugu, sir. Native language.
అలా ఉదయ్ ఒకసారి చూడరా భయ్. ఇప్పుడు వీళ్ళది అటెండెన్స్ మంచిగా చూసుకో ప్లీజ్. ఆఫ్టర్వర్డ్ లొల్లి పెట్టు చూడు.
No problem, sir. Attendance will be taken care of.
అదే ఇప్పుడు వీళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే, ఇప్పుడు అటెండ్ అవ్వరు, తర్వాత మాకు ఫోన్లు పెడుతురు, సార్ మాకు సర్టిఫికేట్ రాలే అంటురు. మరి
లేదు సార్, అట్లా ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది సార్.
అదే దట్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ ఐ ఆల్రెడీ సెట్. ఐ విల్ డిస్కస్ విత్ రమ్య అండ్ సెండ్ ఇట్ యూ బై టుమారో. ఓకే
సార్, నో ప్రాబ్లం సార్.
ఓకే, స్టార్ట్ చేయనా సెషన్?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, good luck. That's it. And okay. Okay, fine. Gentlemen, I'm starting the session. This is my... One minute. Okay, fine. So, well, gentlemen, thank you very much. From morning, you heard a lot about technology. From now on, for the next 1 hour, before Vinita comes at 3 o'clock. No, why don't you mute yourself, Uday? Mute cheyman cheppu. Uday?
సార్ చెప్పండి సార్.
అదే వాళ్ళకి మ్యూట్ చేయమని చెప్పండి.
ఎస్ సార్, 1 minute సార్.
అది ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళందరిని మ్యూట్ చేయి, నేను మాట్లాడతా అంటే.
ఎస్ సార్. Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, done. Okay, gentlemen, मैं बीच में हिंदी भी बोलूंगा, इंग्लिश भी बोलूंगा, तमिल लो कुड़ा I can tell. Okay, तेलुगुलो చెప్పగలను. Okay, I know 5 languages, but here this session is not to show my power of my language. Okay, it is to show the power of the subject. Okay, friends, you have all been hearing from morning. Till now you heard about the technologies per se, but now what you will be listening for the next 1 hour is how to create these business opportunities. What is the homework which these entrepreneurs are going to do and what is the difference between an entrepreneur and a startup, and then how this whole business plan and the ideation process has to go further. Is it all right for you, or my voice is clear?
Yes, sir. It is clear, sir.
Okay, fine. So, gentlemen, now, normally an entrepreneur is a person who is going to do a Me Too product. If already mint cultivation, everybody knows. Mushroom cultivation, everybody knows. So already the business plan, the detailed project report, they're already in place for an entrepreneur. But only thing is the entrepreneur has to go ahead, get a loan either from an angel investor or he is going to get it from a bootstrapping. Bootstrapping means own funds, angel investor, or you can also use the crowdfunding. So these are the three methods how to get the funds. Further ahead, what I wish to say here is, many of the entrepreneurs are not at all entrepreneurs. Can I make a statement like that, Uday? Uday will adugu endukante వీళ్ళకి ఏమైనా అపార్థం చేసుకుంటే నన్ను తిట్టుతురు మళ్ళీ అను.
లేదు సార్ చెప్పండి సార్.
అది కాదురా, ఇప్పుడు చాలా మంది ఇప్పుడు ఓన్లీ దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ది టాక్ ఓన్లీ బిట్వీన్ మీ అండ్ ఉదయ్, ఆల్దో ఇట్స్ ఇన్ తెలుగు, అదర్స్ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్. ఇప్పుడు ఉదయ్ నేను చెప్పేది, యూ ఆల్సో ఆర్ మై కో ట్రైనర్, ఈవెన్ రమ్య ఇస్ ఎ కో ట్రైనర్. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ కెన్ ఆల్సో ఇంటర్ఫియర్ అండ్ ఇంటర్వీన్ వెల్ ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్. ఓకే రమ్య? రమ్యాజీ, హలో. ఎస్ టెల్ మీ. అదే భువనేశ్వరి మేడం, అదే ఐ వాంట్ వన్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ సెషన్. అయ్యో ఇప్పుడు నాన్న సి దీస్ రమ్య, ఐ టెల్ హర్, సి వితౌట్ ప్యాకేజింగ్ హౌ ఐ కెన్ గో అహెడ్ బాబా. இல்ல அது என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா புவனேஸ்வரி மேடம் பாருங்க, சி திஸ் புஷ்பா வாஸ் டேக்கிங் கிளாஸ். ஸோ அந்த அம்மா பிவரேஜ் சொல்லிட்டா இப்போ அது பேக்கிங் பண்றதுக்கு எவ்வளவு காஸ்ட் அது சொல்லணுமே, அதுதான் பிரச்சனை இப்போ. அது ஐ வில் டூ இட், ஐ வில் ஜஸ்ட் ஆஸ்க் ரம்யா டு கால் யூ அண்ட் ஃபிக்ஸ் தி செஷன். ஓகே ரைட் இட். No, Dr. Ramya, are you hearing? 1 minute. No, Ramya is not here. Ramya? No, 1 minute. Ramya, can you hear me 1 minute? Uday,
yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm here.
ಅಲ್ಲ ರಮ್ಯಾ ಅವರೇ, ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ನಾನು ಭುವನೇಶ್ವರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆನಾರ ಕೊಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾರ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೈಮ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಶೋರ್.
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ kindly speak to Bhuvaneshwari madam. I will give her number. 1 ನಿಮಿಷ.
Yeah sir, please.
Wait, I will share them. 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ತಡೀರಿ. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆ, ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. 1 ನಿಮಿಷ. ಭುವನೇಶ್ವರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಂಬರು.
Yes sir, please sir.
94485
94485
05484
05484. ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಅದೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾರೆ, ಈಗ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಪ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಇಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಸರ್ ಟುಡೇ ಆರ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ?
ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ, ಮೇಡಮ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೋ ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ವಿನಿತಾ ಬರ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಯು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗೋ ಆನ್, ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಸೆಷನ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಆಯ್ತು ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ ಉದಯ್, ಸಿ ನೌ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ వాస్ ఉదయ్ నానా
సార్
అప్పుడప్పుడు నువ్వు ఆవు అని అన్నాడురా అంటే.
ఓకే సార్.
అది బికాజ్ నా క్లాస్ లో ఆమె అంగ్రేజ్ ఒక జమానా టీచర్ నేను. ఇప్పుడు జనాలు ఆవు అంటే అమలాపురం అనకపోతే నా క్లాసు ముందుకు జరగదు అనమాట. నువ్వు అను. సరే. సి నౌ వాట్ ఐ వాస్ డిస్కసింగ్ విత్ దిస్. ఓకే, నీ విజువల్ ఉంటే ఇంకా బాగుంటుంది, ఏదైతే బాగుంటాయో లైక్ దట్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఉదయ్, బికాస్ యు ఆర్ ఎ హార్టికల్చర్ గాయ్, ఇప్పుడు చాలా టెక్నాలజీస్ ఆర్ ఓన్లీ యాజ్ టెక్నాలజీస్. ఇప్పుడు వి వర్ ఆస్కింగ్ క్వశ్చన్ టు పుష్పా చేతన్ కుమార్. ఓకే, యు మేక్ ఏ బివరేజ్, సపోజ్ ఇన్ ఫ్లారికల్చర్. ఇప్పుడు తిరుపతిలో దెర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్లవర్స్ అట. సో నౌ ఫ్లవర్స్ విచ్ ఇస్ ఆఫర్డ్ టు అవర్ వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి హ్యాస్ టు బి ప్రాసెస్డ్ అండ్ డ్రైడ్ అండ్ మేడ్ ఇంటూ అగరబత్తి. నో? సో నౌ that is a business opportunity. This is what I am going to tell in today's class. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Tirupati is one example. So
Yes, sir.
beverages is another example. Value addition is another example. Tiwari will take the class. But my class today is how to create that business opportunity. What should the entrepreneur look for? Whether they are really suppose the same Tirupati example నేను ఇస్తానబ్బా ఉదయ్.
sir.
ఇప్పుడు దాన్ని ఒక బిజినెస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ. See, if anybody is not comfortable in Telugu or anything, kindly tell me. I will be telling in all the languages. Don't worry. But just to speak with Uday, I am using Telugu. Okay? If anybody is uncomfortable, you have to tell me immediately. Uday, అదికి వచ్చి చూడు వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా
Yes, sir.
ఎందుకంటే నాకు వ్యూ కనపడదు. వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా
Yes, sir.
చెయ్యొస్తారా, ఏమైనా ఈమోజీస్ పెడుతురా చూడు ఒకసారి.
Sir, కొంతమంది అడుగుతున్నారు సార్, నార్త్ ఇండియా నుంచి వచ్చాము, ఇంగ్లీష్ లో చెప్పండి.
Okay, I will tell in English. See, now what I told this Uday is a floriculturist by profession. So now in Tirupati, our Lord Balaji, he is there at Tirupati, and plenty of tons and tons of flowers are offered to the God every day. And even in Kashi also, you may have a lot of flowers. But now the flowers has to be processed, dried. There is a particular methodology. And then after drying the flowers, it can be converted to powder. And some little, you have to put some perfume for it and convert it into agarbatti. You will be using some clay or whatever it is. There are many ingredients. The technology is in place. Now my question for the afternoon session is, how to convert this into a business opportunity? What is the homework which this entrepreneur has to do? Whether he is an entrepreneur or is he only a trainee of manage, or because Uday has told he has come for this ACABC training. Yeah, please. Nagamalleshwari can ask the question. And I mean, Nagamalleshwari, you unmute her and let her ask the question.
Yes, sir. Unmuted, sir.
Okay,
Madam,
Nagamalleshwari,
చెప్పండి.
Chappandamma, please tell.
Good afternoon, sir. We are cultivating aromatic roots, sir. Vattiveru.
Correct, whatever correct, but now what the point for now discussion is, because others also are raising the hand, how this whatever roots.
You can also you can also add that powder also, no?
That correct. No. Malleshwari garu, no. The question is not that what I am raising in the class. You tell me as an entrepreneur how this whatever roots you will convert into a business plan and how you want to go about. After I hear your experience, I will continue the class, because the class is also about the same thing. You tell me. Meer Chappandi, you share your experience. How you want to go ahead with the Vativeru roots. So dear friends, Vativeru is a root. It's an aromatic root where it will be dried and it will be powdered, and they make agarbatti out of it.
Yeah, we can make it, sir.
Okay, so she says that the dried flowers are these Vativeru roots, what she is telling, has to be now converted to a business opportunity. This is the whole class about. Let us hear from Malleshwari madam. Malleshwari, Chappandi, please tell. Yella povalantaru. How to go about it? You tell me.
మీరు చేశారా మేడం? ఇప్పుడు చేస్తున్నారా మేడం మీరు బిజినెస్ దాని మీద?
లేదండి, మేము ప్రస్తుతానికి పండిస్తున్నాం అంతే. దాన్ని ప్రాసెస్ చేసి ఏదైనా క్రియేట్ చేయాలనేది నా
correct.
మీ ప్లాన్ చెప్పండి. మీ
Okay.
ప్లాన్ చెప్పండి.
See, wait a minute. I understood what she is saying. See, now, Uday, we will tell in English only because others won't understand.
Yes, sir.
See, now, the today's session about how to create this business opportunity, because, see, you are a floriculture person. See, an opportunity to make agarbatti in Tirupati is existing. Nagamalleshwari also told the same thing. But now I am asking you, please answer in English, Mr. Uday, because for the benefit of others.
Yes, sir.
Now, suppose I am the TTD chairman. I will give you a chance. I will float a tender and I will call Mr. Uday, who is a floriculture expert. I will call Nagamalleshwari, who is already having enough experience in Vattiveru. How you two people would like to convert into agarbatti? This is where you have to write a DPR, a detailed project report. You have to write a business plan. And then you should scout for your funding. Okay, whether you will take loan from SBI or Malleshwari madam has got her own funds. The own funds are called as bootstrapping funds in our management technical language.
Yes.
Otherwise, she will approach crowdfunding. She will put it on the internet and some angel investor may come. And how many crores you want? Just roughly you tell, so that I will continue the class ahead. Please. Let us make it interactive. See, I will give you all my slides. I will give you all my slides, the reverse only. No issues. Cheppandi, Ms. Nagamalleshwari, kindly discuss. Suppose you and Uday are given this opportunity to convert our Tirupati Balaji's that flower residues which are left out. So I have given you opportunity to convert into agarbatti. You can use whatever also. You can also use that also. Kindly tell me how you want to go about. We'll have a discussion. Afterwards, we'll continue the class. Cheppandi, please.
Actually, I have 2 plants, sir.
Where do you have the plant?
To produce products with this Vattiveru.
Where is the plant? Plant ekkundi?
Plants under, sir. We can do plants.
First of all, Vattiveru is the medicinal aromatic root.
I understood, ma. I understood. Where is your plant? Ani adugtunna.
By using it, I want to.
అయ్యో రామ అది కాదు అమ్మ మీ ప్లాంట్ ఎక్కడ లొకేట్ అయింది ఏ ఊర్లో ఉంది అని అడుగుతున్నా.
Sir, she is saying plants, sir, not plants.
Cultivating your only. Now we are going with it. I got it. See, let the other trainees know that she is only cultivating whatever, which is a medicinal plant or a aromatic plant. Pacholi is there, or anything gerberas may be there, whatever. Now even Uday also, who is our host, and I have given him the opportunity that in Tirupati lot of flowers are existing because which is offered to the Lord. So she and this Nagamalleshwari who cultivates Vattiveru are given this opportunity to convert this particular products into a business plan and make agarbatti out of it. Agarbatti, perfume, anything you can make. You can make anything.
Yes.
Okay, ma?
A bathing powder.
Okay. So now we will go ahead with this example for the rest of the class. I can give you thousands of examples, Adi. That is irrelevant here. You can take my slide and study it for yourself. But as a management guy, as a management professor, I want to tell how to go ahead with the business opportunity. Is it okay, Uday?
Yes, sir. Fine, sir.
Okay. I think my terms of reference is very clear for you.
Yes,
Now,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So now, Uday and I'll be taking this example. So kindly be with me. So all these are base slides. You can contact me. See now. So we have to understand the terms like gender budgeting, and why Nagamalleshwari is involved is because if this Uday fellow goes, nobody will give a loan. See, they will say because already the SBI Malleshwari you should react. We react avala. At least ani ante ma trainees ki gammat vastadi.
Yes, sir. Following.
ఓకే అది కాదు, అది నా తెలుగు కొద్ది తెలంగాణ స్లాంగ్ లో ఉంటది, మీరు అపార్థం చేసుకోవద్దు ప్లీజ్.
No problem, sir. No problem, sir.
లేదు, బికాస్ మై వైఫ్ ఓన్లీ ఫ్రమ్ రాయలసీమ, బట్ ఐ వర్క్డ్ ఇన్ తెలంగాణ ఫర్ 20 years. అందుకే కొద్ది ఆ తెలుగులో ఆ స్లాంగ్ ఉంటది, కొద్ది మన్నించాలి.
Your Telugu is fine, sir.
పర్లేదండి.
ఓకే. సో నౌ ఇప్పుడు మల్లేశ్వరి గారు, వై వీ హ్యావ్ పుట్ యూ ఇన్ ది ప్రాజెక్ట్ అలాంగ్ విత్ ఉదయ్ అంటే, ఈ ఉదయ్ పోతే ఎవరు లోన్ ఇవ్వరు. బికాస్ నౌ ఉమెన్ ఎంపవర్మెంట్ అని దెర్ ఆర్ separate provisions in the agri infrastructure fund and in some of this entrepreneurship. I will be telling you, slide law, it is already there. You can do it. Therefore, what I am telling the other trainees is, we have roped in 2 entrepreneurs. We have roped in Uday and Malleshwari as a case study. So there are a lot of women programs, and now see, look at this as an entrepreneur. Now I am going to promote this Uday and Malleshwari as the entrepreneurs. Is it okay, sir? For other trainees.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Uday, kodi wal feedback teesko, evarana hand raise cheste nak cheppu.
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir. All the participants, if you want to talk anything,
You please talk, because
I will unmute.
I am taking this case study and I am going to drive home the point. If anybody, now we want to make Malleshwari and Uday as the floriculture entrepreneurs to convert the residual Vattiveru, and Vattiveru is another medicinal plant, and also the residues of Tirupati Balaji temple into agarbatti. This is what is our detailed project report. We are going to ask them and drive home the point, how much fund is required, all those things I will do. So now, first of all, what they should do, an entrepreneur, if he has to get success, connecting the mind, creating the future. So they should conceive the idea. That is Nagamalleshwari and Uday. have taken up this idea generation is over. See, normally in any startup, please remember there are 4 stages: ideation, incubation, acceleration, okay, and decline. So this is also going with the product life cycle. See, product life cycle means an idea which is generated, initiation stage, maybe at a pilot scale, they will produce, let us say, 10 packets of agarbatti using these residues. They will put various perfumes. They'll put jasmine perfume, they'll put vetiver perfume, they will put rose perfume. So they will have different variants of the same thing. But the base material why the flower is taken is, Uday, you should now tell as a floriculturist. Flower, why do we take the flower residues? Because that petals and sepals are green in color, petals are red in color. So if you use the petals to produce the agarbatti, you need not use any dye. So it is a natural dye. Is it like that?
Yes, sir.
Did all of you understand in this particular entrepreneurship of producing agarbatti by flower waste is because flowers are already colored.
Yes,
Okay, flowers are already colored, and the dried petals are having very good burning capacity. It can burn very fast. The inflammability, what we say, is very good in the case of the flower residues. Therefore, we are not using some paddy straw or something to make the agarbatti. See, normally any agarbatti is done only by using flower residues. See, we are having agarbatti, Vasu agarbatti factory in Bangalore. I think Ramya must have seen. It is very near Chamratpet on that Goodshed Road. Next to the railway station, if you go 2 kilometers, they are all agarbatti manufacturing fellows. So they use all these flower residues because if it is chrysanthemum, it is yellow color. If it is rose petals, it is red in color. If it is any other flower, so the coloring is not a problem. Did you all understand, sir? ఒకసారి అడుగు, ఎవరైనా చెయ్యి ఎత్తిరా చూడు.
చూస్తున్నాను సార్.
ఓకే ఫైన్ అది వదిలే, అలా చెయ్యి ఎత్తకపోతే we will continue with the discussion.
Yes, sir.
So Nagamalleshwari has been roped in. Of course, Nagamalleshwari should not mistake us because she is a woman entrepreneur, and using this woman empowerment, we can approach the bank, and she has got certain provisions. So we'll raise a bank loan of 5 crores or whatever it is, and we will start with that thing. So therefore, increasing differences. So now we have to give uniqueness to this particular agarbatti project as an entrepreneur, and you should also know what is the difference between entrepreneur and startup. Now itself I am telling you, entrepreneur is, see, doing an agarbatti is not a very new idea, but doing Ola and Uber is a startup. Did you get the difference between startup and entrepreneur, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ఇప్పుడు Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato, these are all innovative models. See, now they were doing door delivery. Therefore, the startup is having only an innovative idea. Okay, an entrepreneur is taking an existing idea. So that means, yes, in the case of a startup, the startup has to do ideation, incubation. But in case of entrepreneur, we are directly going with incubation. So we will directly write this detailed project report. Tomorrow Rakesh Reddy will cover that topic, and we will also write your revenues and business plan, and we will tell who are your competitors, what is your product, and finally we will pitch you. So that is called pitch funding. Did you understand these things?
Yes, sir.
All these things are there in this slide. You need not worry about these slides. There are 600 slides. It is for your reading only, but you understand my explanation. Is it okay, Uday?
Yes,
This
sir,
is a very important class because tomorrow you will not know how to make an entrepreneur, how to fund, why gender is involved here, all those issues you will ask. So Nagamalleshwari is involved. Cheppandi madam.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Enti?
One doubt, sir.
Cheppandi.
What is the type of funding?
Funding, see, there are 3 types of funds. See, now, Malleshwari, ఇది స్లైడ్ లో ఉంది బా, మీరు రాసుకోవద్దు, స్లైడ్ లో ఉంది, నేను ఇస్తానులే. ఇప్పుడు రాసుకోండి. ఓకే, షీ వాంట్స్ టు రైట్. సి మల్లేశ్వరి గారు, ఇప్పుడు ఈ అగర్బత్తి ప్రాజెక్ట్ కి మాకు ఒక 5 కోట్లు కావాలనుకోండి. ఐ రిక్వైర్ 5 crores. సో ఫస్ట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ బూట్ స్ట్రాపింగ్. బూట్, BOOT, boot, strapping, STRAPPING.
ఓకే సార్.
బూట్ స్ట్రాపింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి? మీ పైసలు, ఇది ఓన్ ఫండ్స్,
ఓన్ మనీ.
ఓన్ మనీ.
And-
బూట్
and
స్ట్రాపింగ్ ఇస్
own
ఓన్
money.
మనీ, రైట్. సెకండ్ ఏంటంటే ఏంజల్ ఇన్వెస్టర్స్, ఏంజల్ ఇన్వెస్టర్స్, ANGL, ఏంజల్.
ఓకే.
ఓకే, మా కూతుర్ని ఏమంటారు? యు ఆర్ మై ఏంజల్ అంటాం. ఏంజల్ ఇన్వెస్టర్స్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఏంజల్ ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ మీన్స్ there will be people with lot of money like Ambani, Adani and all that. We should do pitch funding. Pitch funding అంటే ఏంటి? క్రికెట్ పిచ్ లాగా మా ప్రపోజల్ ని వాళ్ళకి చూపించాలా, అంటే వాళ్ళకి ప్రజెంట్ చేయాలా. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ పిచ్ ఫండింగ్. పిచ్ ఫండింగ్ అంట, దట్స్ కాల్డ్ పిచ్ ఫండింగ్. సో డోంట్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్. పిచ్ ఫండింగ్ ఎప్పుడు చేస్తారు? నా దగ్గర ఒక ఐడియా ఉంది, ఐ విల్ ట్రాన్స్లేట్ ఇట్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆల్సో. ఉదయ్ నువ్వు హెల్ప్ చేయాలి, ఎందుకంటే సడన్ గా తెలుగు అయిపోతే వాళ్ళ తలకాయ మీద షాల్తీ లేచిపోతాయి.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
ప్లీజ్ యూ రిమైండ్ మీ, అదర్వైజ్ నేను ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేయాలి,
Yes, sir.
మర్చిపోతాను.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
now when this Malleshwari and Uday came up with this agarbatti idea, then we assumed that we had initial discussion. We did not. Then we have written a detailed project report. How to write detailed project report? Tomorrow Rakesh Reddy will tell you. And
Yes.
then
Okay, sir.
after writing the detailed project report, which is having all plans, financial plan, okay, it is having social plan, it is having executive plan, how to raise the fund, what is financial feasibility, what is technical feasibility, whether Uday wants to have the factory in Tirupati only, or he wants to have it in Hyderabad. So which is a good decision, Uday? Chappu.
Sir, the place, sir. Regarding
Allama,
place, it
no,
should be-
please. You are an entrepreneur. Malleshwari garu, మీరు చెప్పండి. అది కాదురా భయ్, ఇప్పుడు మల్లేశ్వరి మీ వట్టి వేరు ఎక్కడ పండిస్తుండ్రు?
నెల్లూరు దగ్గర సార్.
ఎక్కడ?
నెల్లూరు సార్,
నెల్లూరు
జీతం
దగ్గర,
నెల్లూరు.
నెల్లూరు దగ్గర జడదేవి అనే ఒక టౌన్ లో.
పెదవేగి తెలుసులే. పెదవేగి ఆఫ్టర్ విజయవాడ అక్కడ పోతే పెదవేగిలో మా ఆయిల్ పామ్ రీసెర్చ్ స్టేషన్ ఉందిగా, ICRది.
Sir, she's saying Jadadevi. It is in Nellore. Sir.
జడదేవి సార్, నెల్లూరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ సార్.
నెల్లూరు ఓకే ఫైన్. ఇప్పుడు నెల్లూరు తిరుపతి అంత ఏం దూరం లేదుగా, నో ఇష్యూస్.
లేదండి,
Okay, see now, optimally speaking, me and Uday, he is a floriculture fellow. This Malleshwari, Nagamalleshwari garu is from Nallur, which is close to Tirupati. So optimally, what I will do is, you won't get land in Tirumala Hills. అక్కడ ఫ్యాక్టరీ పెడితే చాలా బాగుండేది. ఇట్స్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్ టు గెట్ ల్యాండ్. సో మనం తిరుపతి ఇండస్ట్రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ లో వి విల్ మేక్ ఏ స్మాల్ ఫ్యాక్టరీ. ఇజ్ ఇట్ ఓకే మల్లేశ్వరి?
నో సార్.
ఎందుకమ్మా? ఇప్పుడు
నియర్ బై. I want to create job opportunities nearby my farm.
అయ్యో నాన్న, అది కాదు నాన్న. నన్ను మల్లేశ్వరి గారు, ఇప్పుడు బోల్డ్ అంత ఇన్పుట్స్ ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ తిరుమల హిల్స్. మీ వట్టి వేరు ఈజ్ వన్ కాంపనెంట్. సో అందుకే ఈ ఫ్యాక్టరీ షుడ్ బి ఎస్టాబ్లిష్డ్ ఇన్ తిరుపతి అని నా అభిప్రాయం. మీరేమంటారు ఉదయ్?
Yes,
It
sir.
may cost
It will
more,
be-
sir.
it will be nice.
అయ్యో నాన్న, ఇప్పుడు ఓన్లీ మీరు వట్టివేరు పండిస్తారు, అది వి విల్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ ఇట్ టు తిరుపతి బై. ఇట్ వోంట్ టేక్ మచ్ కాస్ట్. చెప్పండి. ఒక్క నిమిషం. జ్యోతి యాదవ్ హ్యాస్ రైజ్డ్ ది హ్యాండ్. అది ఆమెను అడుగు. జ్యోతి యాదవ్ ఆన్ చేయి. Tell me, Jyoti.
Sir, whatever the discussion going on in between, we can't understand because we are not well versed with the language. you
Oh,
are
okay,
speaking.
fine. No. See now, yeah, I will tell in English. See now, what we have done is we are trying to tell how a DPR is written, how to tap a business opportunity. I was giving an example how to make an agarbatti industry using the residues generated by the Tirupati Balaji temple, which is at Tirupati. Did you get it now,
Okay.
Jyoti? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is the discussion going on. And then Tirupati is 100 kilometers from Nellore, and the residues of the temple is generated at Tirumala, which is about 26 kilometers on top of the hill. So therefore, I told that the factory should be established in Tirupati. Till now, we have discussed this much. Okay, Jyoti? Jyoti, did you get what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, now we are starting our business because this whole class is about how to tap the business opportunities. So, this was an opportunity. I gave an example, and then we will establish it in Tirupati. I told with a estimate of about 5 crores. Okay, Jyoti? Jyoti?
Got it.
Okay, right. So now the second question was if 5 crores has to be raised, the next question what this Uday and Malleshwari were asking is, who will give the 5 crores? So I told there are 3 types of funding. One is called the bootstrapping. All those things are there in the slide. Okay, I am only explaining it. The slide is going to be given to you only. Okay, right.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Yeah, because our time is limited. Our time is limited because within 1 hour I have to cover the points.
Yes, sir.
Because Vinita will come at 3 o'clock. So I told this much, Jyoti. So 5 crores will be either bootstrapping means own funds. Angel investors means, people who are having a lot of money will also fund. Otherwise, multinational banks. Okay. Otherwise, you can also go for crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is when you put your idea on the internet, anybody will give you fund throughout the world. That is called crowdfunding. Is this much clear, Jyoti?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah, thank you. So now when,
Yes, sir.
I speak only in English and not in any other language. So therefore, I have told how the development occurs and how the entrepreneur should have the idea. See, these are all, so many chairpersons of SBI. Many are, very big inventors, innovators. Okay, you have got all these people. So I also told Jyoti the difference between entrepreneur and the startup. Entrepreneur is going to do a Me Too product. Did you get Jyoti? Jyoti?
Yes, sir. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, startup is Ola and Uber are startup. That is innovative idea. Did you get the point?
Yes.
Yeah, so don't confuse between startup and entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is going to only take risk, take a loan and convert into DPR, raise funds and run the company and have a business model. Whereas a startup fellow will have 4 phases. Again, I repeat, Jyoti, startup will have ideation, incubation, acceleration and further decline. Diversification also we can say. Whereas an entrepreneur, okay, he also has an ideation, but we are not going to incubate him. Did you get the point?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah, we don't incubate him only for the reason because it is already a time-tested product. See, suppose if somebody is preparing aloo paratha, like yesterday I saw the movie Tadka. Okay, Nana Patekar and Shriya Sharan were the hero-heroine. So to do aloo paratha, do you require incubation?
No.
No need. So maybe this agarbatti industry is also quite established. I don't think it requires incubation, but okay, if Nagamalleshwari and this Uday fellow ask, I will incubate them for about 1 week. Is it okay, Jyoti, now?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah. So therefore, Jyoti, suppose you are now going to make something like Ola and Uber and come out with an innovative idea for input and output commercialization, online marketing to help farmers. So you are going to develop a new app and like Ola, Uber, you are going to establish a company. Then you become a startup, Jyoti. Did you get the point?
Yes, sir. I got the point. Yeah, I can become a startup because.
See, now, I'm again discussing. See, Jyoti, now there is a lot of apps about input marketing, but there are rarely any startup which is going to help output marketing for the farmers. Yes or no?
That's what we want. That's what we want.
Correct. So therefore, Dr. Jyoti will come out with a startup saying, Jyoti Enterprises are, okay, we will call it as Jagat Jyoti because her name is Jyoti. Jagat Jyoti for Kisan. So we will call it as Krishak Jyoti. Jyoti, do you please note down here? We will make a startup and I am also going to be your partner. Jyoti.
Right, sir. You will be my shark.
Yeah, Jyoti. See, now I am naming a startup as Krishak Jyoti. Okay?
Yeah.
Krishak Jyoti means she is going to give the light to the farmers for output marketing. That is our objective. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
No, Jyoti should say yes, man, not you. You are a bloody agarbatti fellow.
Yes, sir.
No, these two fellows are agarbatti entrepreneurs. They are not startups. Hey, don't mistake Jyoti or Uday, please. I will be cracking jokes on you fellows like this.
No problem, sir.
Okay, see, Jyoti, hey, Jyoti, come on the visual, man, please. I want to see you. Otherwise, I can't continue the class. Jyoti,
Yeah.
hey, you come on the video now. We will have discussion and then continue the class. What is begin the class? Okay, Jyoti is
I'm on video, sir.
Oh, fine.
I'm on
Okay.
video, sir.
Okay, hey, Jyoti ji, suddenly she went away. Yellow. Wait, Uday, I'm gonna unmute Chayda. Okay, Jyoti, please be there. Don't go, please. Please. See, now these two fellows are entrepreneurs. Again, uski video चाहिए.
ठीक है सर, मैडम don't want to
Okay,
go, I think.
Jyoti ji, सुनो ना यार. Jyoti and me, we are startups. We are going to make a startup called Krishak Jyoti, where doctor Jyoti ji, what's your background? You are a doctorate in which subject? Jyoti ji. No, what's your background? Subject. అలా కొద్దిగా అడుగురా ఏ ఉదయ్
కనెక్టివిటీ ప్రాబ్లం ఉన్నాడు సార్.
అలా ఆమె బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఏంటి అడుగు. ఓకే
మేడం, వాట్ ఇస్
బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ హార్టికల్చరా ఏం అడుగు.
స్పెషలైజేషన్, వాట్ ఇస్ స్పెషలైజేషన్ మేడం?
స్పెషలైజేషన్ జ్యోతి.
Sir, economics, agricultural economics.
Oh, you are very close to my heart. I am extension. Don't worry. We are going to make a good startup. Okay. See now Jyoti, we call it as Krishak Jyoti, and Krishak Jyoti is going to help in output marketing for farmers. So what they have to do is simply dump their output near the field. This Jyoti and me will do the output marketing. That is our startup. Yes. Whereas these two fellows, this Uday and Malleshwari fellows, they are entrepreneurs. They are going to do agarbatti by the Tirupati temple waste. Is it okay?
Yes, sir, fine, sir.
Okay, so now Jyoti, how much money we require for our startup? I think minimum 50 crores here. Say, Jyoti. Hey, without 50 crores, see, we have to develop an app. Then we have to establish our marketing chain, supply chain, value chain. Throughout India, we have to link up with APMC. We have to link up with private players, Reliance. Oh my God. So, Jyoti, you and me require more money. Say yes.
And making also, sir.
Hey, no. Hey, Uday, see, Malleshwari wants 50 crores. How will give? See, she is only an entrepreneur. Jyoti, we are startups, man. We require more money. See, you cannot beat me and Dr. Jyoti ji, you are
I am also startup friendly, sir.
No. See, Jyoti, this Malleshwari wants to become startup. How can we make? Okay, Charlotte, we'll make you stuff, but get the idea. So now, Prastutaniki, we will stick to this for class purpose. When we do exercise, we'll. Okay, fine.
Entrepreneur, sir.
So now, see here. So there are so many ideas like organic farming, poultry. They are all entrepreneurs. See, if the idea is not new. See, for example, Jyoti Yadav knows that in economics and extension, we have two problems. One is called the input factorization. The other one is called the output commercialization. अरे ज्योति जी, आप वीडियो ऑफ क्यों करते हो यार, प्लीज. ज्योति जी,
सर हो रहा है.
अरे ऐसे थोड़ी ना यार, थोड़ा वीडियो ऑन करो ना, चर्चा हो रही है इधर. अरे दो बड़े बड़े दिग्गज है, एक पीएचडी इन एग्रीकल्चर एक्सटेंशन डॉक्टर वीके राव बैठा है और एक डॉक्टर ज्योति यादव बैठी है और पीएचडी इन इकोनॉमिक्स. कोई आंडा पांडा है का? बोलिए ना, थोड़ा ऑन करो यार प्लीज.
कुछ नहीं है.
आपकी नेटवर्क इश्यू है यार. Okay, please switch on your. Please, Jyoti ji, off mat karo. See now, Jyoti ji knows that in extension and economics we have two problems. One is the output commercialization. Nobody is doing. Everybody is giving inputs only. You take Zuari app, you take mobile app, Kisan Suvidha, okay, Kisan Rath. These are all on the input front. Only ENAM is on the output front. Say yes, Jyoti ji. हाँ बोलो यार.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, our startup will concentrate only on the output marketing. We are not going to touch the input marketing because already there are enough startups, Jyoti. Say yes. That's all. So now this Uday and Malleshwari are entrepreneurs. Me and Jyoti are startups. So plenty of ideas are going to come, and then so all this growth, how to do, how they will come. So ideation. So to do ideation, you can see the other startups, you can do review of literature, you can see the internet, you can copy the fellows, you can see how it has worked in the other countries as well. Okay. Then now, when the business is going to come, so where we are going to do, see, we want some customers, and obviously we will have all the farmers, whereas this Uday and Malleshwari are, they need customers. Most of the agarbatti users are in the urban areas, but whereas for me and Jyoti, all of my customers are in the villages. Say yes, Jyoti. See, that is our business model is, we have
Yes,
to go
sir.
to the, we have to go to the 6,47,48,000 villages, but whereas this Uday and Malleshwari should go to the cities and market their agarbatti. Did you get the point?
Yes, sir.
I am giving both comparison
Yeah,
of
got the
entrepreneur and as well as a startup.
Startup.
Then obviously, this Malleshwari has to think about working environment. We also should think about working environment. How many people me and Jyoti Yadav will employ? Are we going to do online marketing? Are we going to develop an app and reach all my 6,48,000 villages of this country? Okay, then what is the employee productivity? How many people I can employ in a taluk level? Okay, whereas Nagamalleshwari with 5 crores, she will establish in Tirupati. She will have about 20 employees and they will produce, let us say, about 1 ton of agarbatti per month. So, then we have to, because we fellows have invested 50 crore, our return on investment has to be seen. See, otherwise nobody will give 50 crore for me and this Jyoti Yadav. And because we both are PhDs in, she is in agri-economics and I am in agri-extension, definitely we will get 50 crores, Jyoti ji, be happy. So return on investment, revenue models we have to see. Yeah. No, these two are chotos. These two fellows are only agarbatti fellows.
Sir, you get points easily, sir. I won't get like
Hey, no, Malleshwari, don't mistake us, man. I am only cracking a joke on you, that's all. See, Jyoti Yadav and me, we are startups, na? We are bigger fellows. We require 50 crores, whereas you and Uday require only 5 crores. Okay. Just to drive home the class. Okay, I will share this.
Okay, sir.
Don't mistake me, please. Huh? So now we will also see the competitiveness and knowledge power. See, our startup requires more knowledge or agarbatti entrepreneur requires more knowledge. Jyoti, tell me. Jyoti and me
We
require,
require more knowledge.
yeah, we require lot
We
of
require more knowledge.
Yeah, Jyoti Yadav and me, we have to crack our head and develop a business model, supply chain, value chain, whether per click we will charge or per farmer we will charge or per quintal we are going to charge. Oh my God, this is $1 million question. So 2 PhDs, okay, one a principal scientist and Jyoti Yadav and a big entrepreneur. We will have to crack all our PhD heads into this. So competitiveness and all these things are going to be very, very important. So now you have already understood the difference between entrepreneur and startup. So now, then for example, even in the entrepreneurship also, why many startups are coming in Bangalore? This is the $1 million question. Me and Jyoti will ask you fellows. Jyoti ji, आओ ना यार, बार-बार आप चली जाते हो यार. I will not continue the class. Please.
Yeah, I am there, sir. Actually, internet connectivity is not good.
Okay, ठीक है. थोड़ा हाँ बस. See now, see the business model for me and this Krishak Jyoti startup is in the rural areas. But whereas the customers for this Uday and Malleshwari is in the urban areas. Say yes or no. Say yes, man. See, me and Jyoti Yadav has to reach the villages to pick up the output. But whereas you and this Uday fellow have to sell the agarbatti in the rural, urban areas.
Urban place.
Therefore, and in fact, we are doing what Dr. Abdul Kalam told. Suppose if I help output marketing, I can reduce the rural migration. I am going to help the rural people and I am also going to reduce the transportation cost and I am also going to increase the return on investment and I am also going to reduce their marketing cost. So therefore, me and Dr. Jyoti Yadav may be given a Padma Bhushan. Say yes, Jyoti, be proud. No, Jyoti is not saying here.
Yes, sir.
See, we are, Jyoti, look here, we are doing service to farmers. So we both may get a Padma Bhushan in the coming 2 years. Be ready. We will share the Padma Bhushan. Okay. So like that, I told you that therefore, you should see where your market is. Whereas in case of our startup, startups market may be, for example, if Apple phone was a startup, that is all urban marketing, and it also goes in the rural area. Say yes, Uday.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, a mobile phone can be marketed both in urban as well as rural area. My customers are there. But in case of output marketing, my procurement is in the rural area, but whereas my distribution is there in the urban area. Say yes.
Yes, sir.
So Jyoti, Yadav and me, we are having a tougher job that is called rural to urban. No, please don't talk. See, now in the rural marketing paradigm, there are three issues I used to tell my students. One is rural to rural. That means if the agri input like organic farming has to move, it can move only between rural area to rural area. Otherwise, where do you get the cow dung? You don't get cow dung in cities. You get only human shit. Whereas in case of the output marketing, we have to transport the produce from the rural area to the urban area. That is called rural to urban paradigm in case of rural marketing. And the third paradigm is, suppose once when my produce, whether it is rice, jowar, paddy, tomato, has reached the urban consumer, then the third paradigm of marketing occurs, that is called as urban to urban paradigm. Did you get these three paradigms, sir? Nobody will explain to you. Yeah. Nobody in this world. Yeah, tell me, sir.
Urban to urban.
Urban to urban. So we have, whereas me and Jyoti Yadav will be working on three paradigms. Rural to rural only for input, rural to urban for removing the output and coming to the urban area, and distribution, redistribution using supermarket, okay, big basket, super daily and so on in the urban to urban paradigm. Whereas in your case, the agarbatti industry is only, it can be a Tirupati, maybe rural area. From there you have to push it from rural to urban. You have only one paradigm. But whereas me and Jyoti Yadav, who are running this startup, are having two rural marketing paradigms. Did you understand the concept now? Nobody in India at least will tell as clearly as I am telling. I am not boasting. So that is how we are going to go ahead. So obviously we are going to look at like what Abdul Kalam told about the startup. We require all WiMAX and VSAT, mobile app. We require basically internet connectivity. And obviously you also require internet connectivity if we have to go for this Amazon type of online marketing, as Pushpa Chetan told in the morning. And you also should have a good supply chain. You should also have a very good value chain. You should know how to do risk management. I'll tell you all that. So that's how. And many times self-employment, you and Malleshwari are two entrepreneurs. You can do only yourself together or with family labor, or you can employ one or two people. But whereas in me and Jyoti Yadav's startup case, this Krishak Jyoti, we require a lot of people to establish this social network and supply chain. Yes or no, Jyoti?
Yes.
Yeah, at least we require one fellow in each taluk. Say yes, Jyoti.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So therefore, this Krishak Jyoti startup is having a tougher task with almost about 50 crore investment, maybe upscale to about 100 crores. But whereas this Uday and Malleshwari, this Agarbatti entrepreneur, is only about 5 crores and having a small unit. And upscaling we will see later. So you can also keep people for wage employment, not an issue. So, and then entrepreneurs are self-employed. I've already told you the difference between entrepreneurs and startups. And then, so in case of entrepreneurs, the option is to earn a living. But whereas in case of startup, myself and Jyoti, ours is have an innovative idea to serve the society. So now this Uday fellow will attack me and say, sir, are we not serving the society? This Malleshwari will definitely attack me. So I'm not saying you are not doing. Hello. Hey Uday, I'm a chapra boy, please. See, Malleshwari is also doing service to society. But me and Jyoti are doing more society, more service. Hey Uday, you just convince her. Otherwise, Naga Malleshwari will attack me. I cannot go home because I have to go home in the evening. Okay, anyway, in the lighter side, Malleshwari, please. See, the entrepreneur is basically doing for a living. but whereas a startup is doing to get Padma Bhushan, and we want to serve the society, we want to receive Padma Bhushan from the President of India. Hey Jyoti, why don't you say yes, man? Jyoti.
Again, madam, muted, sir.
Jyoti, akada potada patro. Okay, anyway, that is the difference between startup and entrepreneur.
Yes, sir. I have been muted by the organizer.
Hey, don't do like that, Uday. Jyoti Yadav cannot be
No,
muted.
sir. No, sir.
Yeah, okay.
No, sir.
No, Jyoti, what I was saying is, entrepreneurs are doing their job for a living, but whereas me and Jyoti were doing startup to receive Padma Bhushan. Say yes.
Yes, sir.
That's it. So Jyoti and me are on a much higher pedestal. Not that Malleshwari is not in a higher pedestal. Otherwise, that girl will mistake me and she will scold me. Therefore, to drive home the class, I am giving this example. Okay. So now, we told you about all self-employment and all those things. Okay. All these theory things are there. Okay. This is about entrepreneurship. Okay. Then now we will go to the startup part of it. Startup also I have explained. Okay. So startup is more, okay, he will have more innovative ideas. And these are all common for both entrepreneur and startup. Opportunity seeking, persistence, you should work very hard. And this Agarbatti fellow should see where all the supply chain and who are their first clients? Temples. So wherever temples and church and all these mosques are there where Agarbatti is consumed is not eating, man, to used. So they should do the supply chain. Okay, then obviously there is a demand for information seeking. Then demand for quality and efficiency is there. Okay, they should also do systematic.
Sir.
Yes, sir?
Hello,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, for next session, madam came online, sir.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
okay. So now, what is the time now? What is the time?
It is 3, sir.
3, sir.
Okay, so friends, very quickly, this session will continue. So I will very quickly conclude in 2 statements. Although this slideshow I am leaving with Uday. Uday, kindly give the slides to others. I will
Yes,
continue some of these discussions in my next session when I get opportunity. So very quickly to conclude, the entrepreneur is for self-employment, whereas a startup is to get Padma Bhushan and serve the society. Startup is a bigger initiative with more fund, and I have already told you 3 types of funds: the bootstrapper, the angel investor, and the crowd fund. And tomorrow when Rakesh Reddy comes to write the detailed project report, business plan, we will continue very quickly. So thank you very much for this opportunity. I conclude my session here, and over to Dr. Vinita Kumari and to my colleague Ramya for introduction. I am going to stop sharing. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
So विनीता जी माफ कीजिए भाई, हम आपका थोड़ा टाइम ले लिया.
नो प्रॉब्लम सर.
नहीं, क्योंकि इन लोगों को ये पता नहीं था कि एंटरप्रेन्योर क्या होता है, स्टार्टअप क्या होता है. स्टार्टअप थोड़ा बड़ा आदमी होता है जो पद्म भूषण के लिए काम करता है, और एंटरप्रेन्योर अपनी रोजी रोटी और पेट के लिए काम करता है. Anyway, इतना क्या क्या. और to Dr. Vinita ji for the further discussion. Ramya, kindly introduce. Ramya ji. Okay, I will introduce Vinita ji. Let me take the pleasure. Vinita ji is Deputy Director Gender Studies at Manage. Way back in 2005, I conducted a course, and Vinita ji was one of the participants, and I know her from 2005. And then for some time, she was also an assistant professor in the Tura Home Science College. She was working with my teacher, Dr. Sheila used to be there. She was my teacher in food and nutrition home science in my BSc days, and that's how I know Vinita ji, a brilliant scientist. She now works on the nutrition sensitive agriculture. She has written voluminous modules of this nutrition sensitive agriculture with the FAO. I happen to be one of the facilitators. Thank you, Vinita ji. And today her session is on the gender issues, how she is going to tackle gender and entrepreneurship together in horticulture. So I think I just gave a base of what entrepreneurship is and startup is. So she will give you more examples on the women who have already bloomed. Vinita ji, एक छोटी सी experience I shared in the morning. Okay, what is her name? Our fighter pilot. Okay. क्या भाई वो कोई चतुर्वेदी है, MiG-21 चलाती है, देखिए ना. Okay, so like that, women entrepreneurs have also come. Over to Vinita ji for this session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the introduction and giving the opportunity to now talk on my experience on women entrepreneurship through horticulture sector. What are the gender dimensions? A very good afternoon to